Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to show you the journal that I'm going to be using as my bullet journal next year. I've opted for the Time to Wander journal by Compoco. Now, normally I tend to buy my journal in December time, as I always start my new bullet journal at the start of each year, but I was actually buying one as a gift anyway, so I thought it made sense to buy them at the same time, and that's why I'm doing my review slightly earlier in the year. I've already done a review of the Good Luck cat journal by Compoco, as that was the journal I've been using this year. So if you want a review of that journal specifically, consider checking out that video instead. Before we get started, my channel features stationery reviews, so if this is something you would like to see more of in the future, please consider subscribing. Also, I just wanted to say that this video isn't sponsored in any way, I'm just a big fan of Compoco journals. Getting into it, the package arrived in plastic wrapping to protect it. It also came with some free Compoco branded stickers, which are also quite cute. I received a couple of different design stickers and they have a nice holographic finish. Now, looking at the front of the journal, you can see that it's printed edge to edge, and it is such a gorgeous design. I'm honestly such a fan of Compoco journals because they're honestly all so pretty. I have the Good Luck cat one this year and that's also lovely. Something to bear in mind is that these aren't based in the UK and shipping takes between 3 to 6 weeks. So if you are considering ordering one of these journals, I would factor that into your consideration. The front cover also features pretty gold foil elements such as the frame around the edges, the sand timer here and the little stars dotted around the notebook. If we turn it round, you can see that the print is continued both on the side of the notebook and on the back of the notebook as well. There's a little foil design on the back as well, so it has the Compoco brand in a little gold foil. It has a very consistent theme both on the back and the front. I'm a little disappointed to see that the journal is slightly scuffed on the binding, as it takes away from the satisfaction of having a brand new pristine journal, but I think I've just been a little bit unlucky as I've had a couple of others in the past without any issue. The edges of the pages of the notebook are printed a teal colour, which definitely fits in with the overall theme of the notebook. I do kind of wish that they were a shiny foil, but I think that's just me being particular now, and the edges are still nice and vibrant. I also think that the journal is more unique in having this colour edge rather than having a more traditional silver or gold or just plain. It definitely stands out. The other feature you can see of this notebook is the pretty teal coloured elastic band. I don't know if it's just me, but I find the feeling of closing my journal with the elastic band really satisfying, so I'm glad that most journals have them. Opening it up, you can see the first couple of inside pages feature a design similar to what's on the cover page, and then on the page after that is an if lost page, though I really like the fact that it says if wandered too far. It fits in with the theme of the cover and the notebook. I just really like those little details. Again, there's a little blemish on the journal at the corner of the page, which I haven't had with the previous journals. After the first few pages, we get into the bulk of the journal, which is obviously dotted pages. The journal is also available in a lined format, so if you really like this notebook but don't want a bullet journal, that could be an option for you. The pages are really smooth and the dots aren't too dark, which is really nice. The corners are rounded, and it's also worth pointing out that the pages aren't numbered, which I personally don't mind as I never use them anyway, but if numbered pages are important to you and you don't want the hassle of writing them out, then I would bear that in mind. In terms of the quality of the pages, I've been using another Compoco journal for 8 months now, so I do have some experience with how they deal with different pens, etc. I do notice a very minor ghosting through the pages occasionally, but I've never had any pens bleed through the page, and the slight ghosting has never been bad enough to bother me. Comparing this to my Leuchtturm journals, it is so much better, and I'm really happy with the quality of the paper in these, though I wouldn't recommend these journals if you use watercolour, for example. At the back of the journal there's some blank pages which I often use for pen testing. I don't know how clearly you can see, but they have perforated edges which can come in handy if you need to take some notes on the go. Moving to the end of the journal, there's a few pages that are the same design as the front couple of inner pages, and then there's also a back pocket which can come in handy. There's also 2 ribbon markers which are 2 different shades of blue. One is kind of an aqua colour, the other is a dark teal colour. Again, they fit in nicely with the overall theme of the journal. I also like the fact that there's a couple of ribbon markers rather than just the one. So that sums up the overall look and features of the journal. I'm really excited to use it, but I will hold off until December because I love that part of the year and sitting down and reflecting on my year and then starting a new year afresh. And I could be happy in the knowledge that I have such a pretty journal waiting for me to use. One last thing that I wanted to mention that I didn't cover in my last Compoco video is that their site actually has several collections. So if you love a journal, you may also like another product within that theme. So for example, this journal has a key ring, a sticker and a pin badge to match it. I personally only ever ordered journals from them, so I'm not sure what the quality of those are like. But maybe if you're gifting this, you might like to also gift a few of the other items. It's completely up to you. Okay, so that's everything. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.